Hi, everyone, and welcome back to What My Kids Eat in a Day. Let's get right into it. For breakfast, I am making banana pancake dippers. I'm going to start by making my basic pancake batter. I will have everything written down in the description box below. Now, normally when I make these banana pancake dippers, I cut the bananas into small bite-sized pieces, but today I decided to do it differently. But first, I'm going to go ahead and cook our bacon. I am using turkey bacon. I am cutting the banana in half lengthwise. I'm just cutting a little bit off the top and bottom so that it can stay flat. Try to cut this as straight as possible. Now dip each half of the banana into the pancake batter. I know this is a little messy, but honestly, that doesn't bother me. And just cook this on medium heat for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, just like you would with regular pancakes. And I like to brush the top with some melted butter and repeat with the remaining banana slices, and you can keep the rest in the oven just so they can stay warm. I will say that I prefer the regular bite-sized pancakes better because they're just easier to eat, but these are fun too. They look kind of like the bacon in terms of length, and we did have to end up using our fork and knife for this, and I served this with maple syrup, but either way it is delicious. For lunch, I am making black pepper chicken. Start by cutting some chicken breast into thin slices, then add a little bit of baking soda, soy sauce, oyster sauce, Chinese cooking wine, and cornstarch. Just give it a toss and set it to the side while I prepare the rest of the ingredients. Here, I've got some bell peppers and onion. You can cut this however you like. Just be sure to cut them into similar size. Normally, black pepper chicken uses celery, and I really didn't have any, so feel free to add that to yours if you decide to make it. You're also going to need some minced garlic and ginger. The sauce is pretty basic. We've got some soy sauce, dark soy sauce, oyster sauce, sugar, cornstarch, and some water. Just give this a stir until the cornstarch has dissolved and set it to the side. The most important part is, of course, the black pepper. I like to freshly grind this so that I can get the texture exactly how I want it, not too coarse and not too fine. And now we're just gonna start with making the rice first, of course, and start by searing the chicken in a little bit of oil. Cook the chicken for about 4 minutes on each side until completely done. Then you're going to transfer that to a plate. Add some more oil into the skillet and cook the onion and bell peppers on high heat. Try not to move it so you can get a nice sear. Once the veggies have softened, slightly softened, you still want it to have a bite to it. Add some ginger and garlic, and at this point you can lower the heat and cook for a minute. Then you're going to add the sauce and let that simmer on medium low heat until thickened, about 5 minutes or so. Then add the black pepper, add as much as you like. I scaled back a little bit obviously because I am serving this for my kids. Then return the chicken back into the skillet, toss to make sure the sauce coats the chicken evenly, and we are done. Serve this with some rice, of course. I made these peanut butter crispy oat balls for their snack the day before, and my kids are just going to eat what's left, which is not very many. I like the addition of Rice Krispie cereal in here because it makes them crunchy, but you can totally omit this and just go with all oats. There's also peanut butter, honey, cinnamon, and vanilla, and you are welcome to add some chocolate chips or dried fruits in there. You might have to adjust the honey or peanut butter amount. You're going to form them into balls and refrigerate. Super easy and actually pretty filling. For dinner, I had a special request for shrimp scampi pasta. Start by seasoning some peeled, deveined, and rinsed shrimp with salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, and give it a toss. And just set it to the side. One thing about shrimp scampi is you need a lot of minced garlic. That is a must. So mince as much garlic as you are willing to mince. I forgot to hit the record button, but you're going to cook the shrimp in some olive oil for a few minutes on each side while also boiling some pasta in salted water. Remove the shrimp from the skillet and into the same skillet, melt some butter, add some minced garlic and chili flakes. That's optional. I think it tastes really good, but if you don't want it to be spicy for the kids, then just omit it or just add maybe like a quarter teaspoon. Let that cook for about a minute or so. Then I added some dried oregano, a squeeze of lemon juice. Then we're just going to add the pasta into the skillet. Don't forget to reserve some pasta water. You're going to need that to add to the pasta along with some grated parmesan, and just give it a couple of toss. Season with some salt and pepper to taste. Then you're going to return the shrimp back into the skillet. Let this cook until the shrimp is warm through. I also made some roasted Brussels sprouts. Just cut it in half, drizzle some olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some grated parmesan. This is pretty much the same thing that I do for roasted broccoli. My kids love it, my family loves broccoli, but I thought I would do something a little different. The Brussels sprouts was pretty good. You just want to make sure that you put the cut side down so that it can be nice and crispy. Roast at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes, and you just want to like shake the pan halfway through. And this is our dinner. I added a little bit more chili flakes on my plate, but this was delicious. It's super quick to make and everyone loved it. For dessert, I'm making frozen blueberry yogurt. It's basically just yogurt mixed in with frozen blueberries. I love using those wild blueberries because they're smaller. So I didn't measure this, but you just want to keep stirring and adding blueberries until it reaches the consistency of a soft serve ice cream. Add sweetener in there if you like, and I like to freeze the leftover by spreading it on a baking sheet and freezing it, and we are going to have yogurt bar for snack tomorrow. And I also added some granola on top, and that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Bye.